You're watching Star Wars Weekly Live Chat with The Force is with Jesse. The Force is with you, always.
Before I start, if you could give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. This is the way.
Hello there. What's going on, folks? Hope everyone is doing well. I'm pretty pumped to be here, to be honest. It's nice to be able to sit back and chat with some people. I'm looking forward to catching up on some things and stuff. It's great. Straight out of Coruscant is here, straight out of the UK. What a guy. Doing very well. Glad there's some people already here. Gonk Prime is here. I'm doing very well, thank you. Mark's here. What's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone is having a fantastic week. I've had a great one. Had a not really nice long weekend, and it's been really good. So I went back to work today, and I've got holidays coming up in a few weeks, so I'm excited for that too. So really looking forward to having a bit of a break. Greetings from Sydney. Greetings back to you from Adelaide. So I hope everyone is having a fantastic night, day, morning, afternoon, wherever it is in your neck of the woods. What's been happening? What's everyone been getting? I know I just... So I think I just bumped my microphone. Hopefully you can all hear me all right. So, but yeah, I just recorded my review for Boba Fett Tython. So I'll be uploading that as soon as I'm done here, and that will go live tomorrow. So it's a pretty good figure. And I got my Razor Crest this week. Finally, it's right there next to me on the bar. Just to prove it, I'm going to get it. Oh, look at it. Isn't it beautiful? It's too heavy to do zoomies. But by golly, this thing, I still haven't taken off all the different panels and hatches and all that. I really haven't sunk my teeth into this to its full extent as yet. But I will, because I'm going to do a review of this one as well over the weekend. Hopefully, maybe in the next couple of days. We'll see. But yeah, I want to make it a nice sort of long overview of this thing. So I do need to spend a little bit more time stripping this baby down, make like a Jawa, and take this one's clothes off and have some nice romantic time with my spaceship, because it's freaking awesome. So I'm just going to go put that back on the stand. Ooh. I'll fix it. I'll do it better afterwards. I didn't put it on there properly, but that's okay. I'll do it after. Linda's here. Hope you're doing well, Linda. Hope you're staying dry out your way. I know we've got a pretty consistent flow of rain this afternoon, which has been lovely for the garden after quite a few hot, dry days. It is, man. It is an absolute eighth wonder of the world. Doom. I purchased some Witcher Netflix series figures, Motu Origins, and Mad Max items over the past few weeks. Nice. I've only seen the out of the Netflix Witcher figures, I've only seen completely blanking, the big beast with all the arms from the first episode that he fights in the swamp. But I haven't seen any of the characters. I'm not sure. I'm going to check out some reviews on the TV version of Geralt, just to see what he's like, because I don't know, that first series figure wasn't looking all that flash in some of McFarlane's pre-release photos, but some of the other figures have looked pretty crap in their photos too, but actually come out pretty good. So I will check out some reviews of that and try and hunt them down, because I've got a few of the game ones now, and they're awesome. I love those figures a lot. They're great. But yeah, definitely like to pick up some of the TV series ones, because yeah, they do look good. But the second series, Geralt, looks really good, so I'm going to check that one out. Gone Prime picked up the whole Marvel Legends Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness wave. Amazon Jackman Wolverine, Hugh Jackman Wolverine, nice. Fennec Shan Black Series and the Mando helmet for birthday. Nice scores. Well, happy birthday for when your birthday was. I'm really looking forward to that Fennec. That's going to be a killer figure. And yeah, that Hugh Jackman Wolverine, that looks sick. I probably won't ever get it, but it's okay. There are some figures I need and some that I don't need. I did pick up the black suit Spidey, part of the new retro 6-inch Marvel Legends wave yesterday, and I got a couple of the droids Boba Fett 3 3/4 inch, part of that retro droids line. So I'm going to be reviewing that. I've got one to open, one to keep in a nice case. I also picked up a couple of the Batman figures. I've got Batman and the Penguin, but I'm going to go and get the Riddler and Catwoman next week, hopefully. And I'd like to get the Bat Cycle, not the Drifter one, but just the Batman Bat Cycle. So I love that movie so much. JB Hi-Fi have them. Yeah, I've seen, like, my local JB Hi-Fi has a gigantic section for McFarlane. They've got a lot of Justice League DC stuff at the moment, but yeah, that was the only place I saw the Beast, whatever it's called, I can't remember. I keep wanting to say like Killer something like that. I can't remember. Roach and Wino Yennefer. Oh, hopefully they do Yennefer, but yeah, that Roach does look awesome. Had to pay 80 for Wolverine. Yeah, man. Sometimes you just gotta throw the money at stuff just to get them. Sometimes I know it sucks, but we've all been there. We've all done it. Waiting for the VC wave with Fennec, Deathwatch, Mando, Ahsoka. Very strong wave. Absolutely, dude. That's going to be a killer. They were meant to come out. Zing Pop Culture here had them listed for it was March the 1st. So they were meant to come out 3 weeks ago, but then come release day, they all just went listed as out of stock. So you can't even pre-order them anymore. But I dare say they will start hitting very, very soon down here. So I'm pumped. And what else have I got? Not a lot else recently. Yeah. I think I did a live stream since I got the Old Man Logan and Hawkeye pack, which was a really cool Marvel Legends pack. But yeah, I've sort of not really going nuts with the Marvel stuff at the moment, but I'm digging those Batman figures by McFarlane. I think they look really cool. And I absolutely loved that movie. So Gone Prime. Also got my first vintage collection figure, which was Darth Maul, keeping in the box, and the Multiverse Batman and Catwoman are awesome. Nice. Darth Maul's a good one. The crest. The crest, man. The crest. It's so beautiful. I've got it over there. It's not on its stand properly because I just picked it up and held it in my arms, and I felt whole and I felt happy, and yeah, it was really, really nice. It was a tender moment between me and the Razor Crest. Thoughts on the Kenobi trailer? I loved it. I cannot wait for this freaking show. It is going to be... I have on good authority from an inside source that said that Lucasfilm are basically more excited about this than anything they've done in the 10 years under Disney. There's just a vibe and an energy within Lucasfilm. They can't wait for people to see this thing. They know it's going to blow minds. They know this is going to be top tier stuff. And Lucasfilm under Disney have done some amazing stuff over the years, over the last 10 years. So for people inside Lucasfilm to be more excited about this than anything they've done, that's saying something. So we're gonna be in for an absolute treat, I think. And there's just something about that trailer. There's some cinematography there that looks amazing. It feels like, it's going to feel like they're just going to plonk a couple of movies in between 3 and 4, and it's just going to be a beautiful, beautiful bridge between those series. So bring it on. Bring it on. Zinger all over the place. My Night Brother was meant to be released a while back, but it was told delayed until April, but it was in stock anyway. Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? Like, I can go down and buy, I think my local they've got 4 of the Republic Commando bosses, and they've got a good 6 Night Brothers, a bunch of Zalbars. But yeah. Hopefully the Inquisitors don't start spinning their lightsabers and stuff. Inquisicopters, that's what I called them. When those episodes were airing, I was calling them Inquisicopters. But yeah, really looking forward to Kenobi. It's really starting to come down outside. Can hear it. Can hear the rain. Can hear the rains down in Adelaide. Sci-Fi, what's going on, mate? Hope you're doing well. It's Kenobi just 6 episodes, I believe so. But it's going to be 6 episodes of Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi and Hayden Christensen as Vader and Anakin, and it's possible, can't rule out Liam Neeson's voice as Qui-Gon Jinn, talking to Obi-Wan in the desert. Is he going to get a visit from, I don't know. We're going to get our minds blown. We really are. I think it's going to be something really, really special. So all I need to do is not crash my car into a tree or something for at least 2 months. EB Games at 7 Archive, 501st and 450st. Nice work. Yeah, there's no shortage of them around at the moment. Indeed, Mike. Hope you're well, my friend. Darth Muzzle, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. A lot of rad people here tonight. Chief Chirper's made it too. What's going on? Hopefully get Owen and Baru in 6-inch. I think they deserve vintage cards, to be honest. Like the original A New Hope Owen and Baru. Like, put them on vintage collection cards. Like, they were like 2 reasonable sized characters from the original movie from 45 years ago, and they haven't had vintage card figures yet. Just make it happen, Hasbro. Come on. I know Baru peg warm for years, but who cares? Just do it. Yeah, I think it's gonna feel like a good couple of movies. So many great series. The Boys looks awesome, man. Like that little teaser we got the other day with Billy Butcher. We're getting souped, or whether he's already had soup powers, who knows? We're gonna find out. But yeah, I love that show. That's so good. Kind of getting sick of Tatooine after some Mando, Book of Boba, nearly all of that was on the planet. Now Kenobi's still excited though. I think even just looking at the Kenobi trailer, I think Tatooine feels a hell of a lot different to what it did in Boba Fett. And we are going off-world in Kenobi. There's at least 2 other planets. We see one in the trailer, and I have word that there's another, could be like a water snow planet. So we'll see. But yeah, Kenobi's going off-world. He's going to have a job that's going to pull him away from Tatooine for a little bit. Force Ghost Qui-Gon. Well, Qui-Gon can't technically become a Force Ghost because he didn't quite finish that training. So it'll be the voice and maybe some twinkly stars. If you watch those 4 episodes of Clone Wars where Yoda goes on his his journey to Dagobah, his first trip to Dagobah before he settles there. He has a run-in with, not a run-in, but he has a conversation with Qui-Gon about, can he come back in physical form? It's like, no, he can't. Excuse me. Only been 15 minutes. How good is the Razor Crest? Man, it is a work of art, absolute work of art. Like, I can't wait to get into a place where I can display that next to the sail barge, which you can just see in the back corner there. Because they're both just absolutely incredible. The Razor Crest just, like I said earlier, I haven't really stopped to pull it all apart and get all the panels off and have a really good look at it, but I'm going to, because I really want to do a nice long sort of review so people can, grab a drink and sit back and watch for 30 minutes or so. So that'll be fun. Just starting work, so I'll try to tune in when I can. No worries, man. Thank you for popping in anyway. Sad news of NWO Scott Hall. Yeah, I'm not. I have seen the news and it sucks, but I've zero knowledge of wrestling and stuff like that, so it didn't really hit me. But yeah, definitely feel for everyone that it has hit, because yeah, big bummer for the wrestling world and the fans of the wrestling world. Give me 2 burnt skeletons on a vintage card. 100% with Owen and Baru. And given how hard prequel Baru is to get these days from the Legacy Collection, that's a really hard figure to get. So, some updates would be cool, like from middle of the way through. That'd be awesome. Could do a 3-pack with Owen Baru and young Luke, absolutely. Obi-Wan will take my mind off it. He is a mind trick. You will forget about the things that trouble you. Last Homestead I'm trying to work out what that word could be. A Last Homestead playset. Maybe Owen, Baru, young Luke, and some droids. Maybe that'd be cool. Some moisture evaporators. That'd be sick. They will take Compound V to go up against Homelander. Nice. I like that. Box set. Qui-Gon is definitely in it. Oh, I don't doubt it for a second. It'd be a missed opportunity not to, considering they missed that with Revenge of the Sith, because he was in a motorbike accident and just couldn't do the voice work in time for the movie's release. So there were a few cut scenes from Revenge of the Sith. You sort of get interrupted halfway through them when Bail comes into Yoda meditating. He was meant to be having a conversation with Qui-Gon. And yeah, I think there's one other missed opportunity from Revenge of the Sith, and that was when Obi-Wan leaves. And there is a production reason why they didn't do this. So think back to when New Hope, the first time we see Obi-Wan, he lifts up his hood and says, "Hello there." I always thought it was a missed opportunity that they didn't have Obi-Wan's last scene of him putting the hood up and then walking off into the desert after he's handed over to Luke. But the reason was because they actually shot that scene during filming of Attack of the Clones. So he had his long flowing mullet, and they knew he was going to look slightly different for Revenge of the Sith. So yeah, that's why they didn't do that. But if they can wrap up a series about Kenobi with him pulling up the hood, I think that'd just be a really, really cool thing. Do you watch the Miss Marvel trailer? Still on the fence. A bit of a Green Lantern wristband. The Easter. I think it looks cool. I think it'll be a fun show. It looks like it looks like a lot of fun. I think it'll be cool. The actress playing Miss Marvel, she seems like a pretty sort of fun chick. So I think it'll be a nice show. I think it'll be fun. It'll be a good one. Or a Mando tribute show for the Crest helmet and a few more Mando stuff. Definitely got to do that. Yeah, the gun rack on the Razor Crest was painful. My wife has smaller hands and more patience, thank God. Yeah, I I opened it, managed to get the roof off, the front panel down, the side panel off. I was able to pop the two doors off, so I was able to fit all the guns to the door, and that actually gave me a little bit more room inside. And then I just had some needle nose pliers, and I just sort of slowly placed them in there. But yeah, it wasn't an easy process. I think it would have been cool to find a way to just, pop the gun cabinet out, be able to fill it up, and then just slot it back in. That's probably one design flaw of the entire thing. Aside from the front landing gear hatch that doesn't lock in when you slide it closed when you take the landing gear out. But that's not too much to cry about. Sorry in advance if you get offended, but when I watched the Batman, I said Gotham turned into Queensland. I don't get offended about things. I live in Adelaide. We didn't get flooded. No, it's been pretty rough up there in the North New South Wales, South Queensland. It's been pretty brutal. Hope everyone is doing okay up there. But yeah, that's the one of the quality pictures that did come out of that chaos was the quad bike hanging from the power lines. He is taught how to be one with the Force. Exactly. What if everyone is leaving planet because they found him and he does not want them near Luke, so we had to lead them away? Yeah, that's kind of what my thought is. That he had to throw off his scent, basically, so to speak. I think that's probably close to what's going on. Liam Neeson came out saying he was never approached for it. They didn't approach him, but did they call him? Did they get him on the phone? He's like, oh yeah, sure. I'd love to be a Star Wars again. Done a lot of movies in the years since, and I'd love to come back and play Qui-Gon as a Force ghost. I think it'd be fantastic. I think Obi-Wan goes to track down the Inquisitors and to warn Bail Organa. Ooh, possibly. So many possibilities. So many possibilities. What if we get Rex in Obi-Wan? That would be sick. Plus, there was like a trooper with the blue markings in the trailer. Yeah. Was that clone booty? Excited to see new Imperial officers in Kenobi. In the trailer, there was one lady who looked like a pretty cool officer. Yeah, she looked awesome. I saw someone do a toy photo, and they got the J. Jonah Jameson J.K. Simmons head, and they put it on an Imperial officer. And he was like, it was a yelling face, and he was like barking orders at stormtroopers. That looks so sick. Someone was like, get J.K. Simmons in Star Wars. I agree 100%. That was awesome. But yeah, I'm really, really pumped for Kenobi. Like, everything else that's coming has sort of just disappeared out of my thing. And then they put out this morning the Celebration tickets went back on sale, and I had to give up my tickets a few months back just because it was like there's no chance of us getting over to the States this year. So we're gonna have to sit out Celebration this year, and it's probably not a bad one to sit out because you're not gonna. The whole photographing thing isn't going to be as fun with everyone masked up, and it's basically the mandated mask be worn in the convention center, and everyone's going to be vaccinated, and which is fine. You got to have the rules, and that's okay. But yeah, it's especially when you're getting photos with like friends and cosplayers, and they've all got masks on. It's just going to take away from the fun of it. And that sort of personal touch you have when you see people, which is what I loved about last Celebration. In Chicago, like I was able to walk the floor, and there's a few people that recognized me from YouTube, and I'm like, this is freaking insane. That was nuts. And they just stop and have a chat. It's like, wow, I've come all the way across the other side of the world and get recognized from my little YouTube channel, which is awesome. Love it. But yeah, next one, hopefully, I'd love to get back over to the States. Boba Fett cameo. You know who I'm thinking more so is a Cassian Andor cameo. A younger Cassian, you know, he's the current probably fulcrum for the rebellion. So, what's up, Jaden? What's going on, man? I'm doing well. The crest is freaking dope, dude. Yeah, I think everyone's happy that they got one. Yeah, it's freaking incredible. Love it. Really hoping Hasbro revisit the Rogue One film in Black Series. So many characters left. Power, Edrio, Bistan, Benthic, Weetief, QB, Rebel Trooper. You know who I want? Beezer Fortuna. Fortuna's cousin, Beezer. What a creepy looking dude he is. I love it, though. I want it. But yeah, definitely the two tubes, guys. Saw Gerrera, I think we're pretty close to getting an announcement about Saw Gerrera in the vintage or Black Series. I think we're going to get one. I really do. I think it'd be silly not to get one out, especially later in the year, perhaps, when Rogue One hits its 5 years. No, 6 years. We just hit the 5 years. Yeah, we did. Holy shit! Because all those Rogue One figures were meant to come out, and we still haven't got them all. That's right. So I don't know. Yeah, any of those above there that you've said, like Power would be awesome. Who's the other guy? The monkey guy. Yeah, Bistan is the monkey guy. Either of those would be awesome. Don't think Maul will be in this show. No, they pretty much come out and said that they wanted to go with Maul, but Filoni talked him out of it and decided to go with Vader and the Inquisitors as villains. I think Filoni has some big plans for Maul. To really sort of fill that gap between Solo and him being deserted on Malachor and Rebels. I think there's a lot of story there that Filoni wants to tell himself, and he will. He will. Like, we'll get that story at some point. But yeah, to have Maul finally track down Kenobi and Rebels, and have their final bout, I don't feel like there's a meeting between them in between that. I think between Clone Wars and that, I think that's it. There's, Maul's pretty much just been fueled by his, revenge against Kenobi for so long. And that's the only thing that's really keeping him going. So I see where Dave's at with that. I think it's a good choice. Looking forward to Strange New Worlds, Moon Knight, The Boys, and Andor. The Moon Knight looks dope. That's going to be killer. Peaky Blinders, I've just started season 2, which I love that show too. It's a great one. Killing Eve, I haven't watched that yet. He was too. Yes, he definitely was. Have you been voting on the SWTVC Insta? I have. If so, which characters are you bummed that already voted out? I saw Farmboy Luke is already voted off. I need to have a look. I've been doing the voting, but really haven't checked the results. So I'm going to do that. While we're live, SWTVC. That spells Swutvika. All right. Zoom up here. Oh no, they've done it for me. Beautiful. All right, so Dark Trooper so far has beaten out 8D8, Finn, Sith Eternal Palpatine. Yeah. Saw Gerrera so far beaten out Chopper, Tonica Sister, and the Client. Yeah, I'd do the same. Saw Gerrera. Hera Syndulla has beat out Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, Admiral Piet, and Kira. Supreme Leader Kylo Ren would be my pick for that one. Cad Bane has beaten out Grand Admiral Thrawn, which I'd voted for Cad Bane there. That was a close one. Amana Man, which Amana Man's going to come out anyway because he's part of the 96. Hasbro's going to get through to getting through to those figures at some point. So Amana Man, it's going to come out anyway. And Q90, I think, yeah, he'll come out too, because it's another figure that has, spent some time with the Razor Crest. So Hasbro will get to him as well. They've got all the scans and everything for 6-inch, so they can mod them up for 3 3/4. All right, let's look at the other bracket on the other side. Oh no, this is just one side. Tech beat Tantive Leia, Fozek, Han Solo, Tatooine. I'd probably prefer a New Hope Han Solo, to be honest. I think Luke, Han, and Leia for a New Hope are dying to be remade. They're dying for new figures, and I think they will get to them, definitely. Grand Inquisitor has beaten out Ezra, Cobb Vanth, and Frog Lady. Cobb Vanth, no brainer. Grand Inquisitor will come out. Ezra, maybe, depending on how they want to stick with the Rebels. Chrysanthemum has beaten Jedi Temple Guard. Momo Nadon and EV99. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Jedi Temple Guard would be a cool one, though. Paz Vizsla has beaten out Wrecker, Bodhi Rook, and Max Rebo. Yeah, I'd probably agree with that too. Paz Vizsla is a good one. Let's have a look at the other ones. All right, so where are we? So Count Dooku has beaten out Tusken Chieftain and Zeb Echo. Yep, I'd do that too. Count Dooku for sure. Pre Vizsla has beaten Velkan Tazeri, Hunter, and Tame Dren Garen, who I can't remember who that is. Kanan Jarrus has beaten out Obi-Wan Kenobi, Han Solo Takodana, which is one I'd love, and Prison Transport Miggs Mayfeld. Cal Kestis has beaten Second Sister Inquisitor, Shasa Teal, and Biker Scout, which, yeah, I'd agree with that too. Last little bit. Ventress beat Luke Skywalker. Sorry, that was me. No, I did vote for Ventress, but I do think Luke should come out. Baze Malbus beat out Ben Solo. Yeah, I'd rather have Ben Solo come out in Black Series than Vintage. Simalu, which is an Imperial dignitary that will come out at some point, and Omega, which, yeah, I don't know. Sabine beat out Crosshair, Savage Press, and Tessek. I'd prefer Savage, I think. And Darth Revan has beat out Director Krennic, Pong Krell, and Grief Karga. And Pong Krell would be my go-to all the way. I'd want Pong Krell more than any other figure of theirs, I think. I think we'll see Black Cassandra in this show, though. Recreate the fight from the comics. That'll be interesting. Jabba the Hutt. In Moon Knight, Mr. Knight looks so cool. Him in the tuxedo and the mask, does look cool. In the Lando series, still happening, and if it is, it's the Billy D. William one. Jana, I don't know. I'm interested to see what's going to go on there. There doesn't seem to be any talk, but apparently Donald Glover is wrapping up filming on his series Atlanta. I think that's just finishing. So yeah, he'll have an open schedule. New Hope, Leia, Luke, and Han long overdue. Definitely. Dooku, yes. I think the definitive Dooku's definitely out there, but they can definitely just tweak it a little bit. Paz Vizsla beating Bax Rebo. Well, we didn't see a big splodge of blue on the wall, so I'm going to say that Max Rebo is alive. He was like, no, I'm doing the night shift today, man. Doing the night shift. Hey, Rolando. Black Series needs more droids in the line, especially from the OT. Seriously, where's Power Droid? Yes. EV99, 100%. 8D8, definitely. K3PO, FX721B. I'm not going to read out all these letters, but Treadwell Droid, that'd be killer. Sabrina's a surprise there for me. Can't believe Savage got voted out so quickly. Yeah, I agree with that. Hey, Zico, what's going on, buddy? How much info is there about Darth Nihilus? There's a lot of stuff out there. Just get on Wikipedia, man. Get on Wikipedia, and yeah, there's some cool stuff. I don't know whether there's like books on him. I know he's just part of the second Knights of the Old Republic video game, but I don't. It seems probably some comics too, but. Yeah, definitely track some info down online. Go Wikipedia. That's good source for anything. Darth Nihilus is a cool character, despite not being canon anymore. Still awesome. He's like the Galactus of Star Wars. Just eats things so he can get stronger with the Force. He just eats planets and stuff. Yeah, we need a new astromech mold. Yeah, it definitely needs to be a little bit bigger. You pre-order the Jabba's throne room set, pretty expensive, but I still pre-ordered it. I'm going to wait until pre-orders go through Aussie Sci-Fi Collectibles, because he's getting it for $100 less than what Zing are going to pay. So yeah, I'm going to get on that. I'm saying that because I've got the Black Series figure. Nice one. Yeah, that's a cool one, man. That's a cool figure. Yeah. I have him holding some lightning that I stole from a Thor figure, and that looked really awesome. Yeah, check it out, man. Check out Wikipedia. Mother Talzin for Black Series. Oh, man. Yes. Mother Talzin for any scale. Like, they did that weird Night Sister that was pretty close. Years ago, they did that 3-pack that was it was Night Sister something or other, but it was like a variant of Mother Talzin. It wasn't super accurate, but it was still a dope figure. And yeah, that came with Maul and Savage, so that was awesome. Edmonton Stormtrooper, hope you're well. Also heard about the Tython Boba Fett in store. Is that right? It is right, dude. Absolutely. I got mine right here. Yeah, check out the website, man, because if you put my name into checkout, you can save 10%, and you can do click and collect, so you don't have to pay for shipping. So yeah, definitely get on it, bud. That would be killer. I think we've got a couple left. So yeah, I know we've got one in the front cabinet at the front of the shop, and I think we've got at least one in the back. So yeah, if you wanna grab one, secure it, jump on the website, kesselrunhair.com. You should be able to find it on there. Yeah, just put Jesse in the checkout for the code, and you get 10% off, which I think will take you down to $36. And yeah, like I said, you can click to pick it up. So go for it, dude. That would be awesome. We just got the archive layer as well, which I might even grab one myself at some point, and vintage collection Darth Mauls from Clone Wars, because it's just a dope figure. I don't know what to do. Got money and I want to buy a Black Series wave with Echo. Got Ahsoka from that wave, but I want them to show Spider-Man No Way Home Wave 2 first. Yes, need Toby and Andrew, absolutely. Just built Boba's throne room. I saw that in Kmart the other day. I was like, oh, I could be tempted, but I need to try and stay away from Lego. But there's one set I'm going to get. It's the Luke with the Dark Troopers. Sucks on my pop culture book of Boba is pre-order August when some people are getting them already. You think we might get a new pod racer type scene in Obi-Wan show? Rewatch Phantom Menace the other day, man. That pod racer scene full volume. Oh, dude, that is freaking incredible, isn't it? Like, especially the surround sound. You'll go, ooh. I love that. That's like when I was younger, I had that on DVD. Like, that was the first DVD I ever bought with my own money, was the Phantom Menace. And Dad would go out and get a new stereo or something for the house, and he'd the first surround sound. He's like, we need to put that scene on just to sort of, he just absolutely crank it up, man. Like sub was pumping, you know, you had Sebulba's pods behind you just going like, oh, dude, I need to do that. Check out Kessel Run Eric Leopard was its best. Thanks for the shout there, dude. Really, really, really hope we see Shadows of the Empire and Black. That'd be sick, man. Oh, yes. Get around that. Dash Render, bring it on. I'd be all over that. And like a decent sized IG-11 to make you sad. Oh, I scratched build 3.75. Nice one. Awesome. Yes. Black Series Pod Racer. Django chasing Obi-Wan and attack the clones. Yeah, it is like Zam Speeder that's like made out of like a guitar bend. It's like, love that sound. I love those sound effects. It's so good. And just all the especially when you get down to the level after they've sort of crashed outside the nightclub and you've got all the sounds of like all the people outside the club and inside, and it's just awesome, like ambient sort of street noise. It's really, really cool. I need to I know I've got a week off coming up next month, and my parents are going away, so I'm going to make use of their gigantic TV and stereo system in their house. So that'll be awesome. But yeah, oh man, it's been so good to come and chat with everyone again. I've missed this so much. Oh, thanks to everyone for popping in tonight. It's been an absolute blast. But yeah, I'm going to bounce in a minute. So any last minute little things I really need to top up my water. Yeah, very thirsty at the moment. Love to see a Hammerhead TVC. Yes. Hammerhead, I love those aliens. They're so good. Yeah, Thorians. But yeah, no, it's been awesome. I've been hanging to do this for a good couple of weeks. Since I did my giveaway. Yeah, which is awesome. Still haven't been able to get to the post office to get that package out. I'll hopefully be able to do that next week. Yeah, just been catching up on some funds and stuff like that. So the winner, Jose, he's very much aware of my situation, and sort of get that sent out as soon as I possibly can. Because yeah, it's not a cheap process to send something across the other side of the world at the moment, just the way things are. But I'll make it happen. I'll get it out there. I can't wait to get it going. Thanks, Jaden. Appreciate it, dude. You think there'd be Clone Wars flashbacks? Absolutely. No doubt about it. Awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to recording that at some point, hopefully over the weekend. Yeah, I really want to just sort of sit down and do a really nice long video on that thing and just, you know, just really pick it apart. I think that'd be really cool. Oh, have a great water. Thank you. No, thanks everyone for coming and hanging out tonight. I really appreciate it. It's been great to chat with some of you again. Yeah, I'm going to try and get back onto the weekly thing. That's why I call it Star Wars Almost Weekly. Got the little almost in the little title card there on my page and stuff like that. So, because I know I can't do it every single damn week because I just get tired. So it is what it is. But yeah, thanks everyone. And we'll see you very soon. Stay tuned until, you know, I decide to do something about next week's show. And yeah, we'll chat again then. So yeah, take care, guys. May the force be with you all.